everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 13 The Show, and we've got some Lou Gehrig road to the show right here. Now, we've got the Home Run Derby. I'm kind of excited about this, but look who we're going up against. Tulo, Mike Trout, Carlos Quentin, Robinson Cano, Pablo Sandoval, Jose Bautista, Chase Headley, and of course, Lou Gehrig. Well, I tell you what, this is going to be tough. But look at those stats already for the first part of the year. Lou Gehrig on fire. Man, we had that huge drought. I don't know if you guys remember. I was like really bummed about how this was going to go. But we were, of course, able to get out of that one. So here we go now. What I did with the Home Run Derby from the franchise with the Atlanta Braves is I was just like, I'll just go ahead and just show highlights from some of them. But with this one, I am going to show you the entire at-bat for just Lou Gehrig. Don't really need to worry about everybody else because with the franchise, I played as everybody, and that took just a long time. Now here, since I'm just playing as Lou, I'm not going to worry about it. So anyway, very glad that I picked Lou Gehrig. I mean, I know I mentioned in, what was it, the Kevin Millar video that I did? It was. Right before this one, I was kind of mentioning here how it was like a toss-up between Jackie Robinson and Gehrig. But, I mean, I'm glad that I chose Lou. I mean, this has just been great. It's cool to be able to play as the Yankees and be able to stay as them, too. I was going to get traded, I think it was to the Diamondbacks or something like that at one point earlier, but I mean, the thing that I really enjoy is everything that Lou has kind of turned into with this. I was just going to make him like a heavy hitter and just go for home runs. And, of course, he's been able to do that. I mean, here we are in the Home Run Derby. But I was like, you know what? I think I'm also going to buy some speed here with him, too. And I've been able to steal a lot of bases, and that part has been really fun. But, we're starting off here pretty well. Now, it looks like the most home runs is Jose Bautista at 15. So I think, what did it say? I had to get 6 or 7 to go ahead and advance. So there I am with 6. 3 home runs in a row. Yep. I probably didn't hear it, but the announcer just said I've already gone ahead and moved on. So I'm going ahead and I'm just, of course, going to be still hitting home runs, just that way I can advance on into round 2 with a pretty good amount. When they tally those together, I'm going to be a finalist. That one just fell short. 473 feet already. That's awesome. And we're just in the first round right now. So it looks like Tulo had 6, I think is what that one said. And then Trout, let's see how many he has. Oh, wrong direction. Just miss it. Okay. I'm at 7, Headley 5, Bautista 15, Sandoval 12, Robinson Cano 4, Carlos Quentin 2. Now I've got 8. Dang it. I'm trying to see how many everybody is at. Oh, that's okay. I think we're just missing Trout's. I think Trout had quite a bit. I think he had 11. But, of course, this is 2014, so some of you are going to be like, why aren't you playing at Citi Field or something like that? Well, 2014, it's being played in Minnesota. Now, they don't go ahead and change the jerseys or anything, so that's why I'm still wearing the blue and orange. That's going to be 10. We've reached double digits. I do want to go ahead and end up being first in this. I wonder how many points that you get if you end up winning the Home Run Derby. Not that I'm really lacking right now with training points, but every little bit goes to help. I mean, I could get ridiculously good. I keep going at this rate here. I'm gonna have a great season. Oh, it is 11 for Trout. That one's gonna fall short. I've only got 2 outs left to go, but I could really go ahead. I'll make that just 1 left to go. But now we're with the golden ball. That one's going to go over to the left side. So I've kind of been swinging a little bit late at some of these last few ones. So I got to make sure I get the timing down. just right because I started off swinging too early. I'm sure you guys saw that. There was a lot of them that were going down the right field pole. There's that one that was really, really close too. But that one in the straightaway center. Gosh, that one looked like that was huge. What are we still at? 473 is still the longest. Thought that one might have had a chance to be able to beat it. That one should be enough. 455. Got 13. 14. Am I going to be able to tie Bautista? It's all going to be up to this one. Yes. All right, so we go ahead and tie it up for first place. Now, can I take the lead? Let's take a look at what happens on this one. All right. Waiting. Come on, amigo. I've had a few of them that have gone out of the ballpark, too. Dang it. Nope, I tie it up. Okay, that's all right. I'll take that. I can share the top spot. I mean, I've advanced to round 2, of course. So, all right. Trout with 9. Sandoval 5. So, I have to get, I think, 5 to advance. I could do that. That's not going to be a problem. The question is how many Bautista's going to get. I think it's going to be him and I in the final. So, but anyway, like I was saying, I mean, this has been really, really great so far. It's actually kind of helped me a lot with hitting. I mean, every single time that I do like a my player mode, it doesn't matter if it's baseball, football, or what, it really gives me an opportunity to be able to sit down and focus on just one part of the game. So Kevin Millar, of course, I know he played first base for the Red Sox, but I made his triumphant return to baseball, coming out of retirement to be a knuckleball pitcher, and that's really helped me to be able to get better at the pitching side. Now with Gehrig, since I'm a position player and I play first base, I mean, it's not like I really have to worry about fielding too much, but that's allowed me to go ahead and focus on hitting. And you guys have to remember that this is the first year that I have played MLB The Show, like, ever. Everything before that, I mean, like on PlayStation 2, it was always MVP Baseball that I ended up playing. And let me see, how did that go? So the first baseball game I ever played was Bases Loaded on the regular Nintendo. And then on Super Nintendo, I was playing Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run. That was really, really cool because it was like the first 3D baseball game that I had ever played. And we kind of had it down to a science, my brother and I. So you get a left-handed knuckleball pitcher. You go all the way to the left part of the plate, or to the rubber on the pitcher's mound. And then if you go over like 2 pixels and you throw a knuckleball, guaranteed strike every single time. And they would always look at it too. So we'd have like perfect games all the time. It was just a little glitch that we found. And of course, you know, we were really young, so we exploited that glitch, thinking we were still playing fair. But and we also noticed too, there was like a little glitch with trading. I don't know if this was necessarily a glitch, but you could trade for somebody who was like, you know, you had your overall, let's just say it was 70. You could always trade for somebody who was like 3 above you. So, you know, we'd trade for 73, then 76, and we would just keep going up and up and up and up and up, and we had it down to a science. We always had like an all-star team. So of course we would win every single game. It was super cool. But, you know, you didn't have real players or, you know, anything like that, but it was still so cool at the time. And then I didn't get a Nintendo 64 or anything like that. I mean, I had a Super Nintendo for a while. When I was growing up, and I mean, this is not a bad thing now that I think about it, but we always had the system behind, like when the Nintendo 64 came out, that's when we got our Super Nintendo and stuff. And I know it was, you know, because money was really tight at the time, and you think about how expensive, you know, something like a video game system was just because of, you know, how rare it was. And now, I mean, you've got them everywhere, and they're relatively inexpensive compared to the time, but so I was working at a job, and I had an opportunity to be able to buy a PlayStation 2. And it had been out for a couple of years, so I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to get that. And the first game that I got on there was MVP Baseball. And I loved it. It was so much fun. And I was really, really sad when EA Sports lost the license to be able to make a baseball game that was MLB. And so they made MVP like college baseball. That was actually a lot of fun. I wish they would come back with something. I mean, I was even thinking the other day, because like you can buy like 2K on Steam and stuff for baseball, and I was gonna take a look to see if anybody had the ability to mod the game and put like college teams in there. That would be sweet. I think that'd be a cool series to do, but you can't, and I don't have a PlayStation anymore, not a PS2. And I don't think you could buy the game in the PlayStation store. But anyway. So I would play a lot of college baseball. And then I got the Xbox, and I think it was like All-Star Baseball or something. I can't remember what it was. But it was made by Acclaim. I should look that up real quick. But I played a ton of that. That was actually really, really cool as well. And then I got 2K when I was working at Blockbuster when I was going to school the first time. And I really got into that. And of course, that was really the only choice that I had on the Xbox for a while. So, let's see. Yep, it was Acclaim All-Star Baseball. What system was that for? Oh yeah, PlayStation 2. Maybe that's what I had on there. Yeah. It was All-Star Baseball. That's what I was thinking. I used to play that on the PlayStation 2 all the time. Never mind, it wasn't on the Xbox. I think it's only been 2K that I played on the Xbox. And then this, switching to MLB The Show, I'll tell you what. Of the baseball games that I have played, I've been most impressed with this game. I mean, I'm so glad that I made the switch. I'm really glad that my wife ended up buying me a PlayStation 3 for Christmas. That was awesome of her to do. Because, I don't know, I can't imagine what it would be like if I'd be playing 2K. No disrespect to any commentators that play 2K. I know everybody has their own situations and stuff like that, but I think I've been able to put out better videos, more entertaining videos, because I switched to the game, and it feels more like a baseball game than anything else I've ever played before. When I was playing like Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run, and it was like the first 3D game, I mean, that was the best thing that I had ever seen. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what a baseball game should be like. It's in 3D. And I mean, now you go back and you take a look at it, and you're like, dude, what the heck were you talking about? But from my perspective, I mean, that was it. So, I don't know. All right. Not doing too hot right here. That one was way too far inside. I've noticed I've been swinging at just about everything and not letting anything go. But I've got 18 home runs. We're still waiting for Bautista to see what he's going to do. That's going to be out number 10. Okay. So let's take a look at what we've got. Ooh. Bautista with 8. Now he's got 13 here in the final round. Now I go 15, 18. I've got to get 14. I think I can do it. But as I'm thinking about like what's going to happen on the PlayStation 4, I mean, this gets me the most excited about what's going to happen with baseball. Now, I haven't been able to see anything at all about MLB 14, the show, and what that's going to be like on the PlayStation 4. But can't wait for that. Now, if you're a big baseball fan and you're trying to decide what you're going to do between PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, I think I haven't heard anything, specific to this, but I'm guessing nothing. No baseball game on the Xbox. I mean, that is really sad. I mean, I wish that San Diego Studios, since they're ran by Sony, it's basically Sony who makes this game, is only going to release something on the PlayStation. I wish they'd be able to do something on the Xbox One. I mean, I'm going to be sticking with the PlayStation 4 just for a number of reasons, but, some people are pretty big Xbox fans. And I'll probably be getting an Xbox also at some point, just because I want to be able to play, like, my Halo and stuff. But, I don't know. I can't imagine what the graphics are going to be like, what the gameplay is going to be. And I understand that it's, as far as consoles go, going from one generation to the next, that this is going to be the smoothest transition that they've had. So, you know, I remember when I first got the Xbox 360, I was like, you know, I was playing on my PlayStation 2, like NCAA football and Madden and stuff like that. And there were all these things that you could do, all these different features and different game modes that you could take part in. But as soon as it switched to the Xbox 360, I popped in NCAA like 06 or something. And I was just like, dude, there's like nothing here. It was completely absent of any other additional features besides, hey, you could play a game. I think they might have had like a season or something. Like, that's just how bad it was. But the graphics were really cool, and at the time I'm like, this is awesome. That's okay that I don't have all the series because they'll come out eventually. But, you know, I can't imagine what it would be like now with a PlayStation 4. It's like, hey, here's MLB The Show, and there is no Diamond Dynasty. There's no Road to the Show or anything like that. That would be bad. But I don't know. I'm excited, and I'm going to be following that pretty closely. So if any of you guys see anything or know anything about MLB 14 The Show on the PlayStation 4, go ahead and send it my way. But look at this, you guys. We've got 8 home runs. Now remember, I've got to get 14, and I've got 3 outs to go. That is going to be 9. Nope, just short. Dang it. Okay, no, we're all right. I just got to get 6. That one might be good enough. Yep, it will be. Swung really late on that one. My timing's getting a little bit off here. But it's looking like Lou Gehrig is going to end up winning the home run derby, and that's going to be sweet. Rookie season, winning the home run derby. Man. But it's Lou Gehrig. I mean, obviously it's some swing. All right, 5 outs, 9 home runs. Just got to get 4 more. Heck, what did I get? Like 7 in a row earlier? High fly ball. That one, going to be a home run. There we go, 10. We get 4 more home runs, and this one is in the bag. Going to be too high. That's okay. But I don't know. The future, I think, for baseball is going to be really cool. So hopefully you guys continue to stick around, see what we've got for baseball in the future. The types of way it's going to look, the different game modes, stuff like that. Uh-oh. This ain't looking good. What has happened? I've only got 2 outs to go. Uh-oh, 1 out. All right, I can do it. I can do it. All right, that one's a home run for sure. All right, I've got to get 3. Okay, well, now 2 more. Because I need to go ahead and at least push this into some type of tiebreaker. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't get it. I did not win the home run derby. Talk about failing right at the end. Lou Gehrig does not get it. Man, we're just going to have to wait till next year to see if I end up winning that one. Gosh. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. More of this to come. So the next video with Lou Gehrig, it's going to be the All-Star game. How sweet is that? So you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.